So, you went on a date or you met someone special, man, woman, you had fun, you shared fun time, you exchanged numbers, text messages, and you looked forward to hearing from them again. Before you knew it, they vanished. You were wondering to yourself, what happened? We had fun time together. We talked, we laughed. Why is this person no longer interested in speaking to me? I'm gonna tell you what I think you may have done wrong. In this video, I will be sharing with you 10 questions you don't ask anybody if you want to retain them as your friend. If you're interested in knowing what these questions are, keep watching. Question number 1 is, how much do you earn? You heard me. Money is one conversation you don't want to go into. You only talk about money with people who are close to you, your family, your partners, your husbands and your wives. When you run into people you're keen to develop a friendship with them and you ask them questions about their income, about their pay, you run the risk of losing them. Why? This is because people get naturally edgy when you talk about money with them. They need to know who you are. You don't want anyone to question your interests. You don't want people to be suspicious of you. So people are guarded when it comes to questions, conversations around money. Everybody wants to keep their money safe. You don't want to be asking those questions. Even if you have reasons, genuine reasons to know. If you're meeting people for the first time, if you're developing any form of relationship with people, do not ask them questions about their income. You will scare them away. Point number 2, how old are you? Age has a lot of stigma, believe it or not, and this is not particular to women. When you run into people, when you're getting to know friends, when you're getting to know people and to cultivate a relationship with them, do not ask them questions about their age. You will make them edgy again. You will make them uncomfortable around you. These are questions you don't ask. Even if you know their age mates, it shouldn't be brought up at all. It will make people uncomfortable. The next question is, do you have children? Again, these are innocent questions when you look at them. What is wrong in wanting to know? There are so many reasons why you shouldn't ask people how many children they have, or if at all they have children. People have issues why they can't have babies. People have fertility issues. Others do not just want to have children. These are sensitive conversations. Unless people volunteer these informations, you don't probe, you don't ask them. It will make them uncomfortable. Imagine someone who's been in and out of hospital all year round on medication, wanting to have a child. And then from nowhere, they're just meeting you, you're beginning to know each other and you go, boom, how many children do you have? You don't want to be the reason someone will go home and have a psychological breakdown. And to think that you actually do not mean to, you were trying to be nice, to be friendly. Guys, stop. You are doing more harm than good when you ask these questions. So the next question is asking a woman if she's pregnant. Hey, are you pregnant? Oh my God, you look pregnant. Guys, again, let's stop. For so many reasons, again. Some people have had miscarriages. Some women, when they are pregnant, they are naturally nervous. They are concerned. They are deeply worried. They want to keep that news to themselves, within themselves. They want to share it just with people who are very close to them. What if she had just put on weight? What if she has fibroid? These are conditions that make women look pregnant when they are not. Again, what if that woman is desperate for a child? So wait until they share that news with you. Do not ask, even when the signs are there, even when it looks obvious that they may be expecting. Hold your breath. Do not ask until they tell you. The next question you should not ask anybody is, have you put on weight? Again, this is quite similar to the question about age. You don't want to remind anyone they have put on weight. Weight has a lot of stigma. Again, nobody wants to be described as obese, morbidly obese, or even an unhealthy weight. So if you see someone, if you run into an old friend and you notice they put on weight, you don't have to comment on that. If you must say anything to anyone, guys, let it be something that would make them happy, because you don't know where people are coming from. You don't want to be commenting about anybody's weight. It can be the reason someone will go home and get depressed. And guess what, guys? We all love people that make us happy. We all love people that make us feel good about ourselves. So do not be the one to remind someone or point out something that is negative about another person. They would flee from you because you make them uncomfortable. Another big question that is no, is to ask someone questions about their sexuality. This is wrong. It's inappropriate. You don't ask someone, are you gay? Are you straight? Are you bisexual? Are you homo? Just don't. These are sensitive conversations. They are very personal. It's only when you know people on a personal level and when they begin to volunteer those informations, until then, you don't want to ask these questions. Even if you have your suspicion, even if you think they are XYZ, keep it to yourself, guys. It will do you more harm than good. You should get to know people on a neutral level. You should get to know people for who they are. Let people lead when you're getting to know them. Let them be the one to volunteer whatever information they feel happy to share with you. And when they share those information with you, you receive it with boundary in mind. You don't go beyond what they are offering, unless again they begin to take you another step further. People will love you. You will be respected because you're being civilized. You're showing respect. Now the next question is, where did you study? What university did you attend? Who says everyone has to go to university? The fact that you've been to university doesn't mean another person has. Again, you don't presume, you don't assume, you wait for them to tell you. There are conversations that we shouldn't even deal with on an individual level. Yes, if there are contextual discussion around going to school or course of study, generally you can make general comments around those conversations and then allow individual contributors to that conversation to lead, to personalize it when they want to. Until then, you don't meet someone from the blues and you begin to ask them, what university did you attend? Oh, I studied law, I studied medicine. What about you? What if they decided not to? What if they went and they abandoned school? What if their family could not afford a university education? You never know where people are coming from. So let's be mindful, guys. Again, we don't talk about race. You don't talk about religion. You don't talk about politics. These are conversations you have at home with your family, with the people that know you. This is very important, guys, because you don't know people's political ideologies. You don't know who is loyal to who. You don't know who is working for who. So when it comes to politics, keep your opinion to yourself. Keep your political dispositions to yourself, except when you are in your comfort zone with those people that know you already and know what you believe in. The same goes to faith. There are so many religions. You don't want to come out and give an opinion about any particular religion. Even if you think your own religion is better than the other person, keep it to yourself. It should be between you and your God and your family, obviously. So it is very important that we pay attention, guys. You don't make racial comments. Talk to people about their food. You don't talk to people about their way of dressing. You don't talk to people about their lifestyle. Again, let them talk about it. Let them volunteer. So the next question is actually something we all do, especially women, when we're in love, when we enjoy intimate relationship with our spouses, our partners, we come out and we talk about it. This is wrong on so many levels. When you talk about your intimacy with your partner as a woman or a man, you're exposing yourself to people's comment. You're making yourself vulnerable to be attacked, for people to give their opinion about your private business. You don't want that to be the case, because when you do that, people will now have the platform to ask you questions that they shouldn't ask you. No one should ask you your experience in your bedroom with your man or your woman. It is just no. It is a no. It is a line you don't cross. You want people to be respectful. Yes, your friends, you can have girls talk, you can talk about other things, but as a woman, as a girl, I don't want to know what you do with your man or your woman inside your room. Let's keep it respectful, guys. You don't want to be the one sharing this information, and again, you don't want to be the one asking questions. Now, the next question is around food. Very important. Food choices and preferences. I don't want to know if snail is your favorite meat or if you like your chicken raw. The reason is because you don't know my own preferences. Except you're coming to my house and I'm cooking for you and hosting you to a dinner, I don't want to know. Except I need those informations because I want to know your allergies and I'm preparing a meal for you and I'm hosting you. It is irrelevant. The same way you should not be asking another person such personal questions about their food choices and preferences. Again, until they volunteer and the context is right. That's when it becomes an exception. Other than that, you don't need to know. The next question, guys, is questions around our appearances. This is one of the easiest ways to lose friends, especially women. When you run into someone and you go, wow, that hair is beautiful. Is it a wig? Oh my God, those lashes, they must be from AliExpress. Oh, your skin tone, what's going on? You look 2 shades lighter. Guys, you are crossing the line. We use wigs, yes, to enhance our beauty. The same way we use makeup and lashes, eyelashes, to beautify ourselves. These are things we do as women. But we don't want you to remind us when you see us that we're actually using a wig. We don't want you to tell us that, oh, is that why you're looking beautiful? After all, it's a fake lash. That's how you come across without knowing. Compliment people for their looks. Oh, you look beautiful in that makeup. Oh my God, that hair suits you. Those are the compliments you want to be given. You don't need to know whether I'm wearing a wig or not. The same way you don't want to know if I've been bleaching my skin. It's not your business. The last time I checked, it's my skin. And until I volunteer those information, until I talk about it, until I share those informations with you, you don't need to know. You will only make me uncomfortable around you. So the same goes to questions around cosmetic surgery. Oh my God, did you have a nose job? Oh wow, your bum seems to be bigger than the last time I saw you. Oh my God, how come your breasts are so firm? Are they surgically enhanced? That's a no-no, guys. Stop. Okay? Stop. Let's keep it civil. The last question on my list is questions around health status. You don't ask people what medication they are on. You don't ask people what their health conditions are. You're not an insurance broker. You're not a mortgage lender. You don't need to know. You're not their doctor. Even if you have suspicion, even if you see someone popping pills in your presence, until they tell you why they're taking that medication, you don't ask questions around it. It is a no-no. You have to be boundary, especially as feminine women. Let's begin to cultivate some of these habits. It will change our lives. Everyone wants to be appreciated. Everyone wants to have healthy relationship. We all want to look forward to spending time with our friends, but we want those friends to be friends that will make our lives easier. add to our lives, add to the quality of our lives, and not make us depressed after seeing them. So guys, that is it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, stay blessed. Bye now.